Hi guys, good day. So I'm here to take you guys through the process of this edit. This is the after, and then this is the before. This is the after. This is the before. So of course, this image has gone through this before has gone through Capture One or Lightroom. I use Capture One. I use Capture One for this one, but I use both. And brought out the shadows, they used some of the blacks, and made it a bit less contrasted. I wanted it to be flatter than when I shot it, basically. So, and I'll just take it to the process. So after bringing it into Photoshop, I made a move to straighten out the mustard yellow. Basically, let me first talk about what we went into the shoot. It was quite simple. I had basic light setup. I had the key light, which was facing the model on a I think 95 centimeter or 105 modifier. And I had the backlight, which you can see in the image, and then I had one or two fill lights. I think it was two. I'm not too sure, but most likely no, it was one fill light, and then I had the reflector on the side. So both works the same way for me. Of course, different results, at different times. If I don't want to. If I want a kind of feel, I'll use one key light and then put reflector. If I want another type of feel, I would do just the opposite. Put two umbrellas on my side and then make sure that the light is only seeping to the model. Why? Because maybe I want a lot of clarity, right? So then the model had the blue pants, which informed why we went warm for the lipstick, and for the high eyelids or eyeshadow. I think is either one of. I don't think the eyeshadow. Eyelid, basically, you can feel the warmth on the eyelids. Just then you can see the lipstick, which is in the red family. It's most likely pink, depending on how you see it on your screen. And then we opted for a warm feel, a warm and cold feel. Basically, that's why you have the blue backdrop, and then you have the mustard yellow. Both are synthetic, basically. So you can see the backgrounds. The backgrounds have the cold, warm feel, which is pleasing to the eye for us. And then this layer, we attempted to straighten out the mustard yellow backdrop. Same for the blue, and then of course after straightening it out, I extended the backdrops just to fill up my crop space. And you can use content aware. Probably use content aware, but either content aware or you just drag the backdrop works, because there is a plain backdrop, so there's nothing to lose. And then I'm sure that this was where I started working on the face area. This layer 5, yes, this works for the air, so I just pulled in the air a bit, just the rough edges, and then I used the Lean brush to work on the facials, just to remove some few blemishes. And then there's something I do just to smoothen out the face a bit, even before frequency separation. I know it's not common practice, but sometimes you want to do your edits such that you don't need frequency separation sometimes, so I can literally do without frequency separation in my edits, but frequency separation is fantastic, I won't lie. In fact, we're going to do a video on basic frequency separation in the next video. I just don't like it to be too much. That's also. But basically, I did this and then I reduced the opacity to 60%. Maybe I would even show you how to edit without frequency separation. Then it's just basic. I mean, if you're not looking for too much, this can even pass as something not too bad, right? If you're not a freak on the face being extremely smooth, right? Based on your client. And then I think this layer 8 would have worked on the pants. I needed to straighten out the part, more like ironing, and then of course I would have reduced the opacity a bit so that it can also look real. You don't want everything to be plastic, you don't want them to be plastic. So basically I think I would have just used a mixer brush. In other cases, these areas that have lines, I probably would have brought a patch tool to it. But of course, I like leaving blemishes in images just for imperfection's sake. I think it's just people's style. So I think this must be an attempt to straighten this out. I think they were too obvious, right? So let's go back to this layer 10. I'm not sure what that did again, but the layer is there. Yeah, so this is an attempt to whiten the eyes. This hue and saturation layer here, you can see it. So if I can see it, so it's subtle, like I said. Then this is the frequency separation. If I toggle on, toggle off, you can see the obvious impact on the face, right? And then I did a bit of dodge and burn, and then nothing serious. For instance, I didn't touch the mid face region where I feel is already dodged enough. Very, very subtle. Just places I feel should be generally dodged. So after dodge and burn, I basically I dampened the image a bit just to remove some yellows. You can see that the major effect was on the yellow. You can see the face became a bit whiter, like just dumping the yellows in the backdrop. Then I moved to color balance, and then I must have tweaked mid-tones, highlights, different things at different times, right? Let me see. Mid-tones I didn't touch, highlights I did, shadows of course I did, so just touch my highlights and my shadows for color balance. Then I had curves adjustments just to boost up general visibility. I had levels, of course you can see the levels made it brighter and then added a bit of contrast, so brightness, contrast. So basically just pops, makes it the intention was to make the image pop, and then I did the proper brightness and contrast to make the image pop more. And then I noticed a bit of blemish on the blue backdrop, and then I took it out and then I sharpened the image. Just let me see if I can show. Yeah, just to, like I said, had blemishes. I like it. I like adding blemishes, making sure that my images are not extremely perfect. Really, nobody's perfect. So yeah, then this is the final result here. So yeah, thank you guys. I hope you learned one or two things. If you need anything to be clarified, please, the comment section is open, and I'll be glad to let you know how I achieved it particularly. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Most likely in the next video I'll show this, like I said, the simple frequency separation method. Very, very simple. Most people already have an idea, but just in case you don't, and you can definitely learn from it. Very basic, just 2 layers, and then you're good to go. Of course, please like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and comment. Let me know if this video was helpful. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.